What is going on, everyone? How's it going out there? Hope everybody has had a fantastic Monday. Well, listen, we got a nice video, or I'll say episode that we're doing on tonight. So jump on in as we talk about creating video intros. All right, I want to welcome y'all to tonight's show. If this is your first time here, this of course is the 24-hour boss platform. Talk about content creation and a lot of other things. And so tonight we got some good stuff for you if you want to know some things about doing video intros. And I'm gonna keep this simple, but I want to welcome you all that are here tonight. If you're jumping in, go ahead and like this video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel, of course. Hope you had a fantastic Monday. All right, so we're not going to prolong the time. We're going to jump right into this. I want to thank those who are able to be here on tonight. And I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments that you can hear me. Okay, as we get ready to jump into this. All right. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all had a great day on today. It's Monday. We starting a new week. Of course, yesterday was Sunday. Hope you were able to fellowship in wherever you worship on yesterday. I had to work yesterday, but it's all good. It's all good. But I want to welcome you all to tonight. And here's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about the making of a good video. And then we're just going to be talking about the actual intro. The intro. That's what we're talking about. At first, I wanted to talk about the entire video, but I said that's a little too much. So I just decided we'll just talk about just doing the intro. And I'm going to try to keep this just really simple because it is really simple, or you can make it really simple. And so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I want to say that if you're watching on YouTube, you should see that I got 2 videos out there going. I got 2 videos. What's going on, Mr. Just Teach Ministries? Yeah, we're gonna be sharing some of their content on tonight. Appreciate you being here. I need to get this right on my vertical screen. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some good stuff here tonight. Let's see if I can get this right on my vertical. But there should be 2 videos. You may see 2. You'll see a vertical and you'll see a horizontal. That's intentional. But appreciate you all being here. Let's see, who is this? Who we got? Carter G3W3Y. Jesus loves you. Yes, he does. Let me get this on my vertical screen. All right. And we got is that the better half of Just Teach, Tamika Lewis? Appreciate you being here. And I got to get this right. This ain't right. Let's see. Let me get this right. She said, yes, it is me. All right. Yes, it is. She is here. All right. Let's make that a little bigger. All right. My sister, Lawanza Polly, is here. I appreciate you being here. All right. So as I said, I'm not going to prolong the time, but I just want to jump into this. So again, we're talking about creating intro videos like for your YouTube video. You could also use this in your live stream, but this is like when you're creating like a long form content video. And this is just the intro, okay? And so I want to just share some information, just some good stuff that you can put into your intro. And of course, there are several ways you can do the intro of your video. You know, I'm definitely not a gatekeeper, and I'm definitely not telling you this is the only way, but this is just some simple ways you can create a intro video. And I got some examples that I'm going to share as well. And so if you're just jumping on, this is it. This is what we're talking about. The makings of a good video. We're talking about the intro. Okay. So here we go. This is just some options for your intro. Okay. This is just some options that you can have for your intro. Okay. We got CTAs, which is call to actions. That is your, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this video. Be sure to check out our website, right? You are calling people to act in your video. That's what the call to action does. It's calling people to have some type of response or some type of action. So we want them to visit our website. We want them to check out our store. We want them to subscribe. We want them to like. So our CTAs are important, and we can put these directly into our intro. There are several ways to do it. No wrong way to do it, but you can definitely do that. So CTAs, that's our call to actions. You can put your name, your logo in there, of course, because people need to know who you are, what you represent, right? So you can put your name, logo. And like I said, there are other things you can add, but I'm just giving you some examples. You can have a splash screen. I'll show you an example of that as well. You can have a splash screen where it just kind of splashes on the screen. It starts out with just a splash screen, and maybe it shares some different information about who you are, you know, maybe your logo, your website name, your slogan, things like that. You can have B-rolls. I don't have any examples of B-rolls, but B-rolls are it's just some videos that you add to, I guess they see the best way to explain. The B-rolls are just some videos to add, it kind of helps enhance kind of what you're talking about. So let's say I'm talking about teachers, or maybe I'm talking about Bibles, right? And I say, yeah, and in this verse of the Bible, in my video, I'm saying in this verse of the Bible, and then it cuts to maybe a Bible opening up, a video of a Bible open up. So that's a B-roll where it kind of cuts to what you are describing, kind of enhances the video. I don't have examples of that, but B-rolls, you can do that. There are some occasions where you can add some B-rolls to your intro. And of course, you can add music and sound effects to enhance the video, which definitely does help. Okay, so I have a few examples that I'm going to share with you on tonight. Okay, I have a few examples that I'm going to share with you on tonight. Okay, so here is first example. And this is just an example splash screen. This is a splash screen that I have in some of my videos. If you've watched some of my videos recently, this is one. And as you can see, here is the logo right here. There's the logo already in the video, right? So these are things you can add to your video, put some branding, you know, all over your video so that people know who you are. When they watch the video, they know, oh, okay, that's such and such. That's Just Teach. That's 24 Hour Boss. That's the Red Candle, right? So you can add these things to your video, right? And you don't even have to say it, right? It's just there, so people will know when they see it. So I'm gonna play this. There's no sound to this, but I'm just gonna play this, just kind of a sample splash screen. Okay, so there it is. It's got me on there. It's got the channel name, of course. It's got a little slogan: always time to build and create. Of course, like I said, we got the logo that you can see there. And you can add whatever you want to this splash screen, right? I could have added my website. I could have added my social media handles or channels, right? You can add whatever you want. You don't want to maybe go overboard with it, but those are just things you can add to it just so that people know. You can add your website just so that people will know, hey, you know, this is 24 Hour Boss, right? So that's just an example splash screen. And so when the video starts, this is like the first thing you see when the video starts, the splash screen, okay? So that's one way of doing a intro where you just have a splash screen. Or maybe this splash screen actually talks about what the video is going to be about, right? Maybe it explains doing video intros, just like this right here. Right, I had this. So you could have a splash screen that starts out with that. The making of a good video. It's talking about exactly what the video is going to be about. So your splash screen can talk about exactly what the video is going to be about. So it could be exactly what the video is going to be about. It could be your channel. So you can do it several different ways. It just depends on how you want to do your video. Okay, so that's an example. That's one example. Now here's another one. This one has sound to it. This one is a video. Okay, and who's that guy? Y'all know that guy. So that's me. So I call this where we are jumping right into the video, and I'll show you where we are just going right into what the video is about. That's why I got jump right in. So we're just jumping right into the video. You don't have to say, hey guys, it's me. You don't have to do that. You can. You don't have to. I'm telling you, you don't have to do it. You can jump right into it because people's attention spans is short. So in many cases, you just want to jump right into your video. Now, not every video you have to jump right in. But I'm just saying, in some occasions, you can just jump right into your video. It's not wrong. You can jump right into the video and talk about what this video is going to be about. Share with them exactly what it's going to be about. Okay, so I'm going to play this so that you can hear
Today,
it.
we'll show you how to create a custom call to action subscriber message like this one.
Got a little sound effects in there. Okay. So this one has sound effects. I got the, as you see in the top right corner, you see my logo there in the top right corner. But also when you hear that video, I stated exactly what this video is going to be about. Okay. I stated exactly what, I didn't say, hello, my name is such and such. You can do that, but I just jumped right into the video of what this video is going to be about. Now, the next video I'm going to show you, there's an alternative to me actually saying who I am, but it's the same video, but I'm going to show you just an alternative to it. But if you notice, there was sound effects in the video when it when it brought the CTA on. So those are just different ways you can enhance video. Okay. So let me show you another example. It's the same video, but I'm going to show you there's a difference. I'm not going to say my name, but you're going to see it on the screen. Okay. And while we're talking about CTAs, where is that? Thought I had it on my screen. What's not on there? But okay, so I'm gonna play this one. Same video, but you're gonna notice the difference.
Today, we'll show you how to create a custom call to action subscriber message like this one.
So it's the same video, but I'm gonna go back. Okay, so listen. So here we go. Right here, I added my name and of course the channel name. So you can add your name and title, but I'm just saying that's a way you can do your intro without even stating who you are, without saying your title or not. You can do that. That's not wrong, but I'm just giving you an alternative to that where you can just put your name that pops up on the screen and they'll say, oh, okay, that's his name. But you could also, if you wanted to, you could do it verbal, state who you are, say your name. And it's the same, right? But it's still me putting information in the video and an alternative, right? So those are different ways. This is just different ways you can do your video, okay? It's the same video, but I just added a title, okay? There's no wrong way to do it. You can, like I said, you can add if you want to verbalize who you are, because some people may not know who you are, right? So you can say who you are. You can add your name, and that's not wrong either. As I stated, there's no wrong way to do it. No wrong way to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you Just Teach and how they did their intro, okay? Which I like how they do their intros. And like I said, you can do it several different ways, okay? There's no wrong way to do it. I think you just got to kind of play around with it and just do it to your comfort. Like, just do it to whatever you're comfortable with doing. I know for me, I just like to kind of get straight to the point and talk about what my videos are going to be about. So your videos, could be different, but that's just kind of the way I do my videos. Now, as you're going to see, Just Teach, they do their videos a little different. But also, too, when you watch their videos, they start their videos the exact same way. It starts out with this video splash screen that I'm going to show you here, and then they'll jump into the video. So let's watch Just Teach Ministries and see how they do theirs.
Greetings and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Just Teach Ministries. My name is Tamika, and today we have another great lesson waiting for you. We are currently in week 36 of the UMI annual commentary, and this week we will be covering the book of 1 Corinthians. We're going to cover chapter 12, verse 1 through 13, and the title of our lesson is The Holy Spirit Gives Gifts.
And so that's where it stops. So I'm going to back this up to show you what they did and how they did it. Now, of course, they of course have a teaching ministry. So their intros can be, it can be a lot different than how you do yours. But how they do theirs, it's pretty great. Okay, so we start out with the splash screen. Here's their splash screen, right? It starts out with their splash screen. And we see exactly when if I'm new to this video, we see exactly who this video or who's representing this video. It's Just Teach Ministries. It's right there. They have who they are starting out. Just a little nice video splash screen.
Greetings and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Just Teach Ministries. My name is Tamika, and today we have another.
Okay, and so Tamika, she states who she is. Welcome. She welcomes you to another video of Just Teach Ministries. And now she's going to jump into what this video is going to be about and what they're going to be teaching on. And as we play
great lesson waiting for you. We are currently in week 36 of the UMI annual commentary. And this week we will be covering the book of 1.
And here we go. She talks about what the video is going to be about and the subject and the title, what they're going to be talking about. And notice as she states the title, it cuts right to some CTAs, the title, branding. We see it all over this, right? So we got Just Teach Ministries. We got Just Teach Ministries down at the bottom. We got the title of today's lesson, or this video's lesson, I'll say, The Holy Spirit Gives Gifts. Look above her head. Okay. They got Urban Ministries, like, the actual book where they're coming from. Of course, it has her name on there, who she is, again, as she already stated her name, Tamika Lewis. And like I said, the CTA is, they got their website, justteachministries.com. And of course, as you watch their videos, like I said, this is just a small snippet of their video. But as you watch their videos, of course, they'll give you more CTAs and you get to go through their lesson. And I think even at the end, of course, they ask you to subscribe, like the video, all of those good things, right? But that's just a different way of how they did their intro, which I really love because, like I said, they got all of this. Like, this is within the first 30 seconds of the video. You got all of these call to actions. You got what the video is going to be about. You got who's representing the channel. This time Tamika's teaching. Of course, they kind of rotate. Charlton teaches, she teaches. But this is what you can do for your intro. There's no wrong way to do it. But as you can see, how they have adjusted, and I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they've probably tweaked their intro some. But man, as far as I know, though, they've been starting out with this splash screen for some time. But I love that because it's consistency. Every video, it's like, hey, here comes Just Teach Ministries, right? So these are just alternatives or options that you can have to start your intro. Okay, there's no wrong way to do it. But I just wanted to share this information for you all that are creating, maybe you're new to creating YouTube videos. So I'm just giving you some options, some alternatives. And I'll say this too, just like I think this intro, like the intro that I started out with, Canva has a lot of splash screen intros, all of that. You can get a lot of those from Canva. like I said, you can start your video out. You don't even have to, you can just state what it's about and have the splash screen. What's the title of this video? And just jump right into it. So there's no wrong way to do it. No wrong way to do it. Yes. Mr. Reese, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for jumping in here. Mr. Jeremy Reese. Him and DVN with the Marriage Channel. Appreciate you all. Yes, I concur. Tasha, Just Teach. They are very professional in how they do their videos. Very, and amazing teachers as well. But so I just, like I said, I just want to share that information with how you can do some intro videos, how you can do, your intro videos for YouTube. And like I said, you could even do these for live streams, however you want to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. But as I stated, Canva does have a lot of videos that you can use for your intro. Like I said, you can do just like I did, jump right into the video. Like if you notice, like the video, I didn't have a splash screen. I just jumped right into it. Sometimes I do use the splash screen. So, for me, it's different. Sometimes I use the intro, or a splash screen, sometimes I don't. So it just depends on the video. And as I stated, there's no wrong way to do it. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, no, you right there, Jeremy. You right there. You right there. You right there. But you got plenty of help. If you got questions, let us know. Let us know. Yes, they are amazing teachers. So that is pretty much it for tonight's video. If there's any questions, please put them in the chat. Put them in the chat if you got any questions about the intros. Any questions in the video? Again, if you're new here, if you just joined, don't forget to like. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. You see that? Look, there's my CTA right there. I just put it on the screen. You see how that just came up there? That's a CTA right there. Call to action. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, right? You can verbalize it, or, you can just put it on the screen and the people will see it. So it's up to you how you want to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. But I want to say I appreciate all of you that were able to join and jump on this live on tonight. Appreciate it. There's no questions. We just go over just a quick review for the intros. Okay. So for the intros, of course, you want to throw some call to actions in there. You can make them verbal. You can verbalize it, or you can just use titles like I had on the screen, or you just have a graphic just pop up. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Sometimes when I say subscribe, like, if you're not a subscriber, I'll have it to pop up on the screen. So that's something you can do too. Sometimes timing in the intro, that's good too, right? When you say, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel, that's when you need to throw that CTA up there, the call to action. Throw it in there. But it could be verbal, or it could just be a title or a graphic. Splash screens, they're just real simple. Okay, that's a real simple way to start a video, splash screen. If you don't have a splash screen, and if you're just gonna jump right in the video, just get right to the point of what the video is about. That way people, when they tune in, they'll be like, hey, okay, this is what this video is about. Let me watch. Let me see what this video is talking about. Okay, and of course you can add music and sound effects to enhance the video. So all of those things are key, which makes a great intro, which also helps you to make a great video. So that is it. Pretty much a wrap. So again, thank you all for being here. See how that just automatically pop up? Thank you all for being here. Again, if you're not a subscriber, hey, consider subscribing to the channel so that this channel gets spread out in those YouTube streets. And somebody else can discover the channel as well. Don't forget to like the video, But I want to say, hey, thank you all for joining me on tonight. This was a quick one, quick and easy. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You know where to find me. So thank you all again. And y'all have an amazing night, and we'll see you all in the next video. Take care.